Hello, hi, hey, welcome to my unfiltered YouTube channel where you are encouraged to be the unfiltered version of yourself. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so we can be free and unleashed together. The owntv Ready to Love fans are eagerly awaiting July the 7th for the upcoming season to premiere in Dallas, Texas. They were also eagerly waiting for the marriage of Rashid and Symone, but are shocked to recently learn that there will not be wedding bells. Instead, Symone and Rashid have decided to call off their Labor Day destination wedding. On Father's Day, July the 18th, Rashid shared in a video on their Ages and Stages YouTube channel that the reason for their breakup was financial infidelity. On June the 21st, Symone later shared on Cameisha Reviews and their Ages and Stages YouTube channel referencing gambling as the reason for their breakup. So what is the real cause for their breakup? Watch this video to find out. Symone is a 40-year-old injury attorney. Rashid is a 45-year-old luxury car salesman. Both Symone and Rashid appeared on Ready to Love Season 3 when it premiered in 2020. Ready to Love is an owntv dating show that began in 2018 and is hosted by nephew Tommy Miles, Steve Harvey's nephew. The Ready to Love show is advertised to feature successful black men and women in their 30s and 40s who date and try to make connections with each other in the hope of becoming a couple at the end of the show. Although Rashid and Symone's relationship did not receive much airtime on the Ready to Love show, they became a well-known couple after the show. They both host their YouTube channel titled Ages and Stages, which was a well-known phrase used by Rashid on the Ready to Love show. Rashid has his own YouTube channel titled Rashid the Car God, where he is said to provide insight and information into the world of luxury and exotic auto sales. Symone has her own YouTube channel titled Girl, Is That Legal?, where she offers to do free background checks for the criminal, financial, business, and personal records of someone like an ex or spouse who might be hiding something. Although Rashid and Symone officially met on Ready to Love, they started dating exclusively in August 2021 and have been in a committed relationship since January 2022. On January the 18th, 2023, both Rashid and Symone were featured on Dear Future Wifey YouTube channel, where they both shared details about their relationship. Rashid shared on Dear Future Wifey that Symone messaged him after she was eliminated from Ready to Love. She shared with him, "I don't know where me and your road is going to begin or end, or to what level our relationship is going to be. So all these little girls you're gonna get in your DMs after this show, and you're gonna travel in the world and do what you do. You're gonna be this influencer. I'm going to be in your life one way or another. We're going to be friends or we're going to be lovers." Symone shared that she asked Rashid to tell her one of his childhood insecurities as well. Symone also shared that they were not intimate for 6 months. She stated that she has a rule to never have sex with a guy who is not your boyfriend. Symone later shared that she's been ready to love, but at the top of the year in 2020, she was dating a poor person and he was really content with it and thought that it was her responsibility to just be more patient with him. He was 40 at the time. She said, she was like, "Sir, tell for some results. The rapture could come any day now, and he wouldn't get out of my house. He would not pay any of her mortgage." She said the guy said that it was her mortgage and she was going to have to pay it anyway. "I thought you'll give me more time to be on my feet." Symone said she eventually moved away from Dallas to Houston just to get him out of her house because he would not leave. Rashid stated on Dear Future Wifey, as well as his Ages and Stages YouTube video, that he told Symone when they first started dating that, "I'm not going to waste your time. I'm very intentional because I value marriage. I'm a married man. I value it. So I'm not going to waste your time or mine. We're at different ages and stages. I'm not going to do that. I'm intentional about it. I'm a real man. I'm not going to play you like that." Symone added to what Rashid shared by sharing a text he sent her saying, I'm not like all these other brothers you dealt with. I'm not going to tolerate this immature foolishness. I love you, and I'm going to expect the best out of you. This immature behavior will not work. It is unacceptable, and you need to do better. I love you, and I will marry you one day, but it will be on my time, when I am ready and when I believe I can give you the life that you deserve. Symone was willing to give him 1 year to 1.5 years before being engaged. On season 5, Ready to Love Miami, January the 6th, 2023, Rashid proposed to Symone. Rashid and Symone are officially the first couple from the Ready to Love show to become engaged. After the proposal, Rashid planned a surprise engagement party in Houston that he later revealed cost a lot of money. Rashid flew in 30 of their friends and family to celebrate their engagement. A video of their engagement party can be viewed on their Ages&Stages YouTube channel. Rashid shared on Dear Future Wifey that he was originally planning to propose to Symone on her birthday, January the 4th. Symone jokingly responded that if a guy proposed to a girl on her birthday, the ring is a gift and does not have to be given back. She did not want him to propose on her birthday. February in 2023, Symone can be seen selecting her wedding dress. At the end of the video, her wedding date was listed for March 2023. Their wedding date was later announced to be postponed to April 2023. Symone was featured in Black Bride magazine as the bride of the year 2023, and their wedding date was listed as August 2023. Symone stated on Dear Future Wifey that she thinks she would make a great second wife. Symone shared that there are 2 types of divorced men, those who want to remarry and those who don't. The ones who do want to remarry, they are intentional and come with the lack of narcissism because they know that something could have been done differently before. One thing Symone did not consider when making this statement are the men who want to remarry but have yet to do the work of not potentially making the same mistakes that led to their first divorce. On Ages&Stages YouTube channel, Rashid shared that prior to Father's Day, he and Symone decided to call off their upcoming wedding due to his financial infidelity. Rashid said that 3 women in his life have broken his heart: his college sweetheart, his ex-wife of 10 years, who he has a 10-year-old son with, and Symone. Rashid opened up about his child life, explaining how it contributed to his financial infidelity. In school, he was placed in special education classes due to learning difficulties. He shared that he was placed on ADHD medicine, which he did not like because of how the medicine made him feel. He also shared how his parents' divorce negatively affected him in school as well. He was a year behind, still in special education classes. In high school, his classes were separated from everyone else, so he would dodge to not be seen and entering in and exiting classes because he did not want to be seen different from the other students. He wanted to prove everybody wrong and wanted to be the golden child. Rashid described himself as charming, manipulative, and being a great athlete. When he was in 10th grade, he said he started to figure it out, the art of persuasion. He created a superpower out of his deficiency, overcompensated for his weaknesses. Putting on a facade became his way of showing everybody that he is that guy. He played basketball in college. He had a scholarship, became a coach, was a part of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, which made him feel like someone because he was handsome, dressed well, spoke well, started feeding into his ego. When he graduated college May 2002, his father was not there due to being on hospice. His dad passed away with cancer in June 2002 at the age of 57. Rashid said his dad was a hard worker, a blue-collar guy. Rashid admitted that he did not change since the demise of his marriage to his ex-wife. He explained that his financial infidelity was also the cause of his divorce. Rashid, during his marriage, he ended up in debt and was not honest with his wife about his debt. Although he did not want to be divorced, the financial strain of having over $100,000s in debt resulted in their divorce. Rashid admits that although he has a luxury car business, he had no retirement, no money, working for himself, spending money as soon as he earned it, stopped paying off the school loans, living check to check. Rashid said that he has character flaws, and when people compliment him, they are feeding the beast. Rashid even admitted that when he was on Ready to Love, he had bad credit, went back to car business and portraying himself better than to prove everybody wrong. He stated that he shared all these things that he did: manipulation, financial struggle with Symone when they first started to seriously date. But he said he lied to her by saying he was a changed man. Rashid shared that he is a good salesperson, but awful at money management. Rashid also apologized to Denise, one of his castmates on Ready to Love. Denise received a lot of backlash for calling him a narcissist. She stated early on the show that Rashid reminded her of her ex. Not only did Rashid describe himself as manipulative, lying, selfish, he also admits to being a narcissist and even read off the definition of what a narcissist is: a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. Rashid admitted that his house and car is in his mom's name. His credit score is in the 500s. He's selling his house because he has to pay off debts. Both bank accounts were negative last week, and that he is over $250,000 in debt. Rashid continues to share that on April the 15th, 2023, he and Symone were supposed to be married. Yet he had no idea how he was going to pay for his portion of the wedding. Rashid admits that they had to push the wedding back due to him not having the funds. Rashid said that they pushed the wedding date back to Labor Day 2023 and changed it to a destination wedding instead of Houston wedding. Therefore, the wedding was a little cheaper because not everybody can come. Unless I missed it, Rashid failed to mention him asking Symone for them to just elope. Symone shared that she would not have a problem with eloping, but to elope because of not being able to save $10,000 in a year, considering her attempt to help him with his finances for the past years, she has a problem with. Symone gave her response on Cameisha Reviews YouTube channel and their Ages&Stages YouTube channel June 21st. Symone describes Rashid's financial infidelity as gambling. He was taking big risks without a business plan in the hope of getting a return, which led him not to be able to pay his portion of their wedding. Symone said that when she and Rashid first decided to seriously date and be in a committed relationship, they both did a background check on each other. Therefore, she states that she was aware of his financial struggles and they had a 2-year plan to work on paying off his debts. But Rashid decided to stray away from the plan. Instead, she said Rashid made investments behind her back by taking out more loans to the amount of $126,000 and other people's name because he, of course, did not have the credit. Symone stated that some of the trips she and Rashid took were because she paid and that Rashid would wait a few days before their planned trip to tell her that he does not have the money. Symone stated that Rashid told her a few days before having to pay a payment on their wedding that he did not have his portion because he spent it on paying bills, which includes bills that Symone says were unnecessary. For example, $3,400 worth of car payments for cars he had in their garage. Their wedding was about $17,000 and was initially more. Their wedding was originally budgeted for $30,000. After postponing the date, the cost of the wedding decreased to $17,000 after they changed their original plans of having their wedding in Houston to a destination wedding in Cancun, Mexico. Also, Symone shared that Rashid did not have a retirement plan, and if things didn't work out, if they had decided to get married, Rashid could potentially get 50% of her retirement. If something goes awry, return her back to me how you found her, is what Symone's dad said to Rashid when he traveled to her parents' house to ask for her hand in marriage. Symone shared another quote of her parents saying that they always told her to leave the man better than you find him. So it is not a surprise that both Rashid and Symone are not bashing each other after their public breakup. Instead, they are holding each other accountable while showing each other the utmost respect. The 45-year-old Rashid stated that he is starting over from scratch. Rashid has a 10-year-old son, Pierce, who he wants to help break the cycle so that Pierce does not become him. Rashid says he is planning to sell his house to pay off some of his overhead debts. Rashid seems remorseful for being the reason why their wedding had to be called off. He appears to be hopeful that maybe he will be able to fix his financial issues, with a glimmer of hope that maybe there could be a future relationship with Symone. Symone shared that Rashid has a job that he should soon be earning a promotion from. She is hoping that Rashid seeks therapy and utilizes financial planners to help him with dealing with his insecurities, better managing his money, paying off his debts, as well as not making frivolous investments with no return. Symone shared that although she loves Rashid, she will unfortunately not be able to wait years for him to rebuild his finances. Symone desires to have two kids and has already spent 2 years with Rashid, her late 30s and early 40s, and just simply cannot wait much longer on something that may never get better. Symone adds that she is reluctant to give Rashid the engagement ring and fear that he will not use the money wisely to pay off debt. She stated that she would feel better giving it to a financial planner who can ensure the money is used wisely, or open an account for his son Pierce so that it could earn interest to help him be able to pay for college. Both Rashid and Symone shared some great points about their relationship. I agree with Symone in her decision to part ways. To make a financial change that is consistent and significant enough to create financial stability takes years, potentially 5 years if done consistently. In 5 years, Rashid will be 50 and Symone will be 45. At that age, Symone's chances of becoming a mom is significantly lower and at a high risk for complications. As unfortunate as it may be for their followers to see their relationship come to an end, hopefully many people can learn some paramount lessons from them. Childhood insecurities, if not properly dealt with, can cause you to make some unwise adult decisions that will tremendously alter your life potential. Live within your means, budget, and not only make budgeting goals and plans, but follow through with the plans. Background checks are becoming more of a necessity before entering into a serious relationship with anyone, because you could potentially become liable for your significant other's debts. Never be too afraid to walk away from a relationship that does not align with the life you view for yourself. Love is not enough. These are just to name a few. What are your thoughts on Rashid and Symone's breakup? What lessons do you take away from their relationship? Like, comment, and subscribe below.